Welcome to Getting Home Sourced with G. Your one-stop shop for all things real estate. Gianno is your go-to guy with over 25 years of experience in the game, serving up the insider scoop on buying, selling, and investing in two of the hottest markets, Las Vegas, Nevada, and Cabo, Mexico. Whether you're looking to score the perfect home, seal the deal on a sale, or dive into the world of international investments, G's got the tips, tricks, and swagger to make it happen. Remember, in Nevada, the smart choice is the right choice. And when it comes to Cabo, you better go oceanside with Cabo G. If you were looking for a quiet, tranquil show about real estate, this ain't it. Gianno has this thing called passion. Let's unleash the beast. This is Welcome to Getting Home Sourced. And now your host, Gianno.
Yeah! Andale here in Los Cabos as we have the Cabo 2026 wrap-up show on Getting Home Sourced. And as I'm your host, Gianno, as always, and I just want to welcome everybody by saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever you're listening around the world. Mi amigos and mi amigas, welcome, welcome, welcome. And of course, my newbies, my first-timers, just want to say, as always, thank you for joining. If this is your first or second time, thank you so much. And for my engine that drives our Ferrari, thank you for all my repeat offenders, my loyal listeners. Thank you so much. We are family, La Familia, right? That's what we are. So today's show, folks, we're going to be talking about Cabo. Just came back, and I got to fill you in on what's going on down there. But of course, like I say, for everybody that's listening, my first-timers, for my repeat offenders, everybody get on to the newsletter. Go to VegasHomeSource.com, check it out, see what's going on, my latest and greatest information. Also, we have our Concierge Tax Benefits Partnership Program. As you heard last week on the show, we're talking about getting everything structured when you're purchasing either in Mexico and Cabo, where I'm at, or in the U.S. We got you covered, so what better place than the state of Nevada in the United States, Las Vegas, best asset protection, folks. You got to check it out. Reach out to me. We'll get you taken care of. And of course, my website's got all the goodies, the MLS, of course. We have Mexico. We have Nevada in the United States. You got to check it out. It's all there for you. This is what I'm talking about, folks. You're not going to get this anywhere else. I highly doubt that you're going to go on somewhere where they're not going to ask you for your contact information and then harass you with 20,000 realtors giving you a call. Not on this show, not on our show, and certainly not on my website. So please, folks, get out there, check it out, VegasHomeSource.com. Get a hold of me or my virtual assistant, Miss G, 888-528-2810. Or you could contact me, my domestic friend, just put the 702 in, and you're ready to go. But right now, like I said, I just got back from Cabo, and I have to say, folks, and to be honest, the airports were actually packed. I mean, my flight was 2 hours delayed because my plane couldn't even get a gate. Now, figure that out. I mean, I know if there's mechanical problems or what have you, but to not get a gate, I mean, that is absolutely epic, folks, which goes to show you when I came in, it was packed going in, packed going out. And then when I was leaving, of course, 2 hour delay, people were coming in, coming out. So again, that's all I can tell you is that at the end of the day, if you can't get out on your flight on time because of a gate delay, well, that goes to show you that there's a lot of planes going in and out of there, which means there's a lot of traffic, which means it is busy, which means what? No issues, no incidents, just spring break kids from colleges and universities and high schools, what have you, that are all coming over from all over the place, Canada, U.S., even in mainland Mexico. They're coming in, they're taking advantage of the good times and the weather. So, folks, it's safe. It's okay. I'm back. I'm back on the air. So what does that tell you? So if I'm back in town, that means that we're all good, right?
It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona time. It's Corona time.
So I said before, as I said, moving forward, you can't look at what happened in mainland Mexico and Puerto Vallarta or Guadalajara as a reason to cancel your trip to come to Los Cabos, because it's totally two separate entities. It's like two different states. I mean, realistically, like I made the example before a couple of weeks ago, it's like I want to go to Los Angeles, but there's a brawl breaking out in Las Vegas. Therefore, I don't want to go to Los Angeles. That's basically the same thing. And that's why a lot of people enjoy going to Los Cabos. They enjoy hanging out down in the Baja California Sur because of that reason. They know that they have the police protection. They know that it's a money generating state for the country, and they're certainly not going to jeopardize their biggest income producing state per se, Baja California Sur, BCS, where mainland, a lot of people are probably not going, and they are canceling reservations in Puerto Vallarta and in Guadalajara. I got that information when I was down there. So just speaking the truth and giving the facts, as I always do, that's a situation that unfortunately is going to hurt the tourism in Guadalajara and in Puerto Vallarta. But again, with the weather being down there, again, I'm just talking straight. It was humid. It was hot. At certain points, it was uncomfortable. I mean, intense heat, because I went out there and was walking around showing properties. I had to close on a deal, but just walking around and showing properties, boy, oh boy, you can really feel the heat just whack you. But at nighttime, it's gorgeous. It's
De la sierra morenacionito lindo vienen bajando. Un par de ojitos negros, cielito lindo de contrabando. Ay, 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 canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo, los corazones.
cool, nice ocean breezes coming in. It was phenomenal. So again, it just depends upon how you're able to handle humidity. And for all my international friends that about dry heat, desert, or tropical weather conditions, what have you, that's kind of like Las Vegas and Cabo. Vegas is that desert, dry heat, and then you have the tropical heat in the Baja. So that's how you have to go accordingly. And as the months go on, it tends to get a little bit more, as I call it, toastier going into the summertime, especially July and August, and that gets really interesting, especially humid-wise or humidity-wise. But for today's show, I want to cover a different couple things, because now another reveal is that I have my concierge partnership program in Cabo, right, as well as I have it in Vegas. But in Cabo, I have two great partnerships. The first partnership is Medino Massage, because I know the owners there. Vicky's a dear friend of mine, and now she's basically taking care of all my Vegas home source customers, friends, family, clients, future clients, whoever. Contact me. I could get you hooked up down there, and Vicky will take great care of you. My second reveal and my second partnership program is with the Cadoon Hotel. So literally, folks, if you're familiar with the Cabo area and the downtown area, it's right across the street from the Medino Hotel, which is basically in the Pioneer Plaza, which is basically where the fire station is. And then you go kind of towards the Transpeninsula, the main street, and you have the McDonald's over there. But in further, you have Cadoon Hotel. They just opened up 2 months ago. Beautiful boutique hotel, 110 rooms. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous and very authentic, very Mexican Baja feel. The way everything was designed over there, it's just gorgeous. And it's right around the corner from my office. So again, for my folks that want to come in, you want to look at property, you contact me. I get you to Cabo G-Rate. You get down there. I have my friends there waiting for you. They will take care of all the people that I send over. So again, two great opportunities. You get to stay at a hotel that's 5 minutes from the beach. And when you're on the beach, why not get a massage? Great deal. You can get 90 minutes, an hour, 2 hours. And again, my dear friend Vicky will take care of you over there. So again, this is what we talk about. We talk about family. We talk about partnerships. We talk about basically what's going on in Cabo. because I want to make sure everybody gets squared away and has the information needed, because it's important to get the facts, right? Because there's too many people, diversion, distractions, they pivot off of certain things, or they pivot onto certain things, get people all crazy. You listen to everything on social media. You're hearing it from the horse's mouth. I was physically there for 5 days, and I can tell you right now, obviously I'm back. I'm healthy. I'm not sick. Anything's going on. It's just business as usual. And it's like nothing happened. But unfortunately, it's kind of like guilt by association. You know, a lot of the Cabo locals are upset because they're getting thrown into that mix of what took place last month, and therefore they get to suffer a little bit. I get it. But hey, the kids are down there, the college kids, high school kids, what have you, families, and now it's going to be going into the holiday season next month. So I'm telling you right now, take advantage of it. Get down to Cabo. It's gorgeous, and especially between hotel and massages. When I talk about massage, I'm talking about on the beach, the ocean sounds, the ocean smell, the breezes. It is absolutely epic. I mean, the happy ending is that you're going to get adjusted. You're going to get wrecked on your back and on your head, shoulders, feet, what have you. You're going to walk away feeling like $1,000,000. So, to me, being on the beach, especially early in the morning, that is the key. You have to get down there between, let's say, 8 in the morning to 10 in the morning, because otherwise then the margarita machines start firing up, and now you have problems unless you don't care about having noise in your ear when you're getting a massage. But in driving around, folks, I have to say that San Jose, Los Cabos, the Cabos Marina area were all busy. Now, I'm not going to say super, super packed, but it was busy because there was people coming in. You had 3 cruise ships that docked for a couple of days. That generates a lot of people into the area for that 2-day period. So, again, it's not like it's crickets down there walking around the marina at nighttime. Great. And here's the best thing. I thought there was going to be a lot of mosquitoes. I didn't get bit on my leg once, and I normally get bit there. Like, my legs look like the constellation. I guess they like Italian. I guess I'm a 67 Cabernet or a Pinot Noir or what have you, because my legs get really ripped up from the mosquitoes. But I got to tell you, with the weather being the way it is, I escaped the mosquitoes, and I'm so happy for that, because I did not want to come back getting rid up. But I guess I love Italian blood, so I guess it's like sangre, get the wine going, and that's what that's all about. But like I said, the most important thing is it's busy, it's okay, there's nothing to worry about, there's tourism over there. Again, I show property, there's a lot of activity in the real estate market down there. I actually posted a couple of open houses that I did. You could check that out on my personal Facebook page. I'll soon get that out to Instagram, and then also for my Reddit fans and LinkedIn fans, you'll get to see what I'm talking about. But at the end of the day, I do know that a lot of investment, a lot of activity now is being steered up north. They want to go to Todos Santos. They want to go to the East Cape. They even want to go to La Paz because, folks, again, being straight and being honest, La Paz is a 30% price differential compared to San Jose and Los Cabos. I mean, even Todos Santos, still you get a great deal, but a lot of migration going up there. You're going to get a lot of opportunity because it's cooler up there as opposed to being down in Cabo or in San Jose. Normally, the further north you go, it gets hotter. But in this instance, Todos Santos is very cool. You're off the Pacific. You get high surf. So for people that love surfing and they love to go out and basically boat and what have you, or fishing, the Pacific is where it's at, right? But it's cooler breezes, and that's why Todos Santos at nighttime, gorgeous, cold if you like cool. So you have that opportunity. But again, that La Paz, Todos Santos, East Cape area, folks, that's really where the growth is going. It's going up north, right? And that's where the development is taking place. So it just depends upon what you want, because realistically, with the Los Cabos area, you have to kind of break it down and understand what sections of Los Cabos you want to be in. You want to be on the Pacific side, where it was, let's say, Todos Santos. You want to be in the Cabo area, which basically the Pacific and the Sea of Cortez meet, or you want to be up in the East Cape, San Jose area, because realistically, those are all 3 different areas. I mean, you could be from Todos Santos, totally different from the main marina area in Los Cabos. And again, San Jose, all 3 cities are all different in what you're looking for. So again, that's the breakdown. You want that tourism, you want that investment property, you want a lot of, mainland stuff, tourist stuff. That's the Cabo area. That's the marina. You kind of go up to San Jose. You're getting more of a relaxed feel, laid back, very cultural, very authentic. And then also you go to Todos Santos, very sleepy area. But again, it's cooler. So for those that like to surf, that's a great area. And then you go to the capital of the Baja California Sur, La Paz, great investment because it's 30% cheaper on the average, okay, based upon real estate properties that are selling. So here's the cool thing, because my MLS, when you go on searching, folks, on my website, vegashomesource.com, go on to the Cabo website. We carry everything in the whole state of Baja California Sur, from San Carlos, which is very, very, the Magdalena Bay, very, very big for whale watching, like between January and March, and then going all the way down to Cabo. So you have a vast area of property to take a look at. Again, Loreto, you have Barides, you have La Paz, you have a lot of different opportunities, folks. So it's not just about being in the Cabo and being in the marina. It all depends upon your lifestyle, and there's really something for everybody. And that's why when you get the chance, really go through the MLS. You could see what I give to you, folks. It's not my properties. It's the whole database. It's every single property that's available listed on the MLS, from San Carlos all the way down to Los Cabos. So when you're searching in that area, again, from San Carlos all the way down, because San Carlos is kind of like the borderline, right, with the Baja California. So it basically, I would say right now, gosh, you probably have about 5,000 properties out there. So you might seem like a lot, but it's really not, depending upon where you're looking, right? So again, you have the sleepy towns, you have the major towns. That's why I'm saying take the time to go through it. Don't just look at the Los Cabos and that's it. Venture into the MLS, venture out into the different cities, the different sectors and regions that I have available for you. You'll be quite surprised to see what's out there, both for land, both for condo, and for single family properties, right? So, and again, just to give you guys an idea, driving wise, from Cabo to La Paz, about an hour and a half, 2 hours, right? So if you're in San Jose, it's going to be a little bit lesser, but going from the marina down in Cabo, going up there, you could plan on 2 hours, again, with traffic and what have you. But I will tell you that the roads going outside of the San Jose corridor up to La Paz, gorgeous, clean, no problems. I mean, obviously they have a road issue when you go in from San Jose. They're actually doing major construction on the Fontador roundabout, because that's pretty big. That gets to the airport, and it's been a long time coming. And I said before, I wish they would have done it sooner than now, but again, better late than never, right? So that's a 2-year project. And so you have to be careful. So if you are planning on going to Cabo, seriously, folks, you have to be there 3 hours before your flight. I know that's upsetting to a lot of people, but believe me, because traffic, sometimes they have road closures because people might get too jammed up, accidents and what have you. You have to go around. It becomes a mess. So trust me, you take the toll road, bypass the regular roads that go up there. It's well worth it, and it's going to save you a lot of time. But still, folks, 3 hours, that's what I did. And I'm glad I did, because, again, you have an accident, then you get tied up, and then now what happens? You're stuck, and you're going to miss your flight, and that's something that I'm sure most people don't want to do. So on that note, let's take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to go oceanside.
This is important message.
Are you thinking about investing in Mexico? Not sure how to get started? Well, with Cabo G, he has all the steps in place to get you that vacation property you have been always dreaming about. Call Cabo G today on his new international toll-free number, 888-528-2810. Yes, toll-free. What other realtor do you know that has a toll-free number to call him anywhere in the world? Let your journey to real estate ownership in Mexico start now by going oceanside with Cabo G.
Hey, what do you say? What do you say? Or, yeah, andale, vámonos en Los Cabos. So there you go, folks. That's my Cabo calling. I want everybody to really get excited about Cabo. It's gorgeous. It's excellent. great time there. The water's clean. I know people have been down there before. You all know what I'm talking about. For my first timers that are interested about it, again, call me. I can walk you through everything. You have no problems. Now, also another reveal is for my Italian friends, my cugine, as I say. We have on the marina, they just opened up, and of course I tried it so I could tell you, is called Amorino. And Amorino is a gelato store, which is also located in New York City, in the theater district, by the way, which of course I did not know. Milan, which is their headquarters, Paris, London, Dubai, and Mexico City. So congrats on Amorino to making it out onto the marina. Great gelato. I actually had the avocado, but what was really good is that I had the avocado with the chocolate, which is their Amorino blend. Not so much because I know avocado, they usually put the vanilla gelato in there. I went with the chocolate. Folks, all I can say is that you have to try it. You're going to love it because, again, for those that have not been there in a while, the marina has a Ferris wheel up there now, and that's on the south side of the marina.
张牙舞爪健身操，祝您健康步步高，噜的。
And they have brand new restaurants. They have like a open food court where they have food trucks. They have different type of foods and just vendors and what have you. It is really, really, really cool. You really love it. And I went out there at nighttime walking around, actually had some great food. And then, of course, had Amorino, which I was actually stunned about. And the gelato was really spot on. So I have to tell you, congratulations, because that's the thing. It makes it really an international flair, and it's really bringing on more culture. It's bringing on more restaurants and bringing more excitement for people that are coming down there. Because now it's not just having tacos all the time when you go down there, margaritas. You can expand your menu. You can expand your beverages. And that's what makes it fun. But again, getting back to the safety and concerns, walking around both in San Jose and Cabo, again, it was very refreshing. I felt as though it was not overwhelming with a lot of people, but yet it wasn't dead, meaning that there wasn't no activity. There is activity. You had the art walk, and every Thursday nights, folks, San Jose is the art walk. Gorgeous. It was busy. Again, not packed. So I just want to be clear. Again, a lot of people probably took chances and did not want to go down, and shame on you if you did that. I get it. You probably listened to too many people and you got the wrong advice, but that's okay. That's why you have Cabo G. That's why we have Getting Home Source, because I'm giving you a source. I'm giving you the facts because I was there, and I was literally just there. And I could tell you it was buzzing. It was fun. There was music. People were happy. It was festive. It was like nothing ever took place back in the mainland last month, right? And then on Friday nights, folks, you have down in Los Cabos, it's in a small park area downtown, right next to my friends at Cabo Coffee. So I got to give a shout out to Cabo Coffee. Great, great coffee. Land's End, also great coffee. But I know the people over at Cabo Coffee. So if you get a chance, you go to both. But again, right across from Cabo Coffee in the park area, it's a smaller version of the San Jose Artwork, and that's every Friday night. So when you get a chance to go down, you definitely want to check that out for sure. But again, for my international friends, you got to take advantage of what's going on right now with the exchange rate, because for sellers that bought property, they're kind of upside down. And we talked about this the last couple of shows, which called reverse capital gains, where they're short on the price. Let's say they're asking $400,000, $500,000 for their property, and now you put an offer in, they have to come to the table to pay for the closing because they're upside down. Let's say they paid $600,000, they got to sell it for $500,000 or $400,000. They're taking the loss. You're not. However, there's opportunities out there for you. And that's why when I try to blend it all in, get yourself protected through a trust, through an LLC, through either a Mexican corporation. Again, last week's show, you get American corporation, go buy down there. You can even have your international corporation. I can't emphasize how important that is to take advantage of the Mexican tax benefits and discounts that you will get when you get a Mexican corporation. But you can hold it as an international. You can hold it as an American corp, however you feel comfortable. But we can handle it up here for American corporations to hold in the Mexican corporation. so you take advantage of the tax benefits that are there for you. Again, that's why it's important how you structure yourself, right? How are you purchasing as an investor? Just like, I guess, in Europe, Middle East, Southeast Asia, wherever you're located at, you're buying in different countries and different cities and what have you, and you're setting up your own entities, your own corporate entities, or you're building your corporate entity to get that investment. Same thing applies here. Nothing changes. It's the same thing. So again, for all the investors that are buying right now with oceanfront view, this is what I see basically people are looking at right now. And to be honest with you, there are good deals out there. So you just have to know where to get them. More importantly, who to get them from, the knowledge, the information that you're getting, that I'm giving, to make it better for you so you're feeling comfortable when you're purchasing. But I will say, my office is busy. I mean, we're realtors down there. They're selling. They're not just sitting around waiting for the phone to ring. There's people coming in asking questions. Again, there's marketing information. I have the buyer guides marketing information. If you need a buyer guide, you let me know. I'll send it out to you. No problem. But around the marina areas right now is really where people are focused on. So that's where I like to focus the attention for everybody that's listening, because here's the thing. It's a 2-year completion time frame if you're looking for new, right? So if you buy a lot in Cadencia or Chileno Bay or Pamilla, what have you, these luxury communities where once you go in, you don't have to leave. I mean, you're looking at 2-year build, right? But right now, what I noticed driving around is that, especially the play of the day, and I got to give props out to Cabo del Sol. The Cabo del Sol community, for those that don't know, is right by the tourist corridor. And that's where they have the Four Seasons. That's where they're building Anime Village. This is where all the luxury stores are going to go, the shopping and what have you. They're bringing all the major name brands from everywhere. Tiffany, Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, Dior. They're all coming down there. It's all going to be part of the plan, because how can you sell, $5 million+ homes with luxury and not have a luxury brand to go with it? So that's changing. That's happening. But Cabo del Sol, folks, I just got to tell you, the reason why I'm saying that is because these are homes that were built 20, 30 years ago. They're dated, and you can still get a good value, and you could do rehab. So you can get property that's not necessarily new. You could get a great ocean view. I could say you could probably get something on the ocean or close to it for $2 million in that community. Are you going to put money into it? Yes, but you know what? You're going to be better off in the long run getting a property where you could put money into. And of course, I have construction crews. We have access to go ahead and do a full rehab. That's the value. You want to be close to everything, but also be private. Cabo del Sol, take a look at it. Go on the MLS, check it out. I have it up there. You're going to see what I'm talking about. Single-story properties, not too far from the ocean or on the ocean. And you're going to get a good deal, because a lot of these properties have to be rehab, or you have to be rebuilt, get the guts out, but you're still getting it way, way, way cheaper than going into like El Dorado or Chileno Bay or Cadencia or Cavira, what have you. You have to be strategic upon what you want. But I'm telling you, that is a score, just because of the fact that you got the Four Seasons right there. You could still have that like luxury and privacy, but at a cheaper rate compared to other locations and other communities and what have you. So just keep that in mind, because like I said, I play golf there a lot. The golf course is great. Of course, they have the 2 courses, the private course and the semi-private. Golf course is great. So for golf lovers, you're going to really, really enjoy it. But again, you're close to the action. Everything is there for you. So realistically, that's it. I mean, that's basically the show. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's tuning in, listening. I was very excited about being down there. Again, we're having a couple of clients looking at some stuff, so I hope to get a contract soon, and we'll get to share that. I also had another closing on that, so congratulations to my clients that just closed in their deal there too. So I know they're going to love their place. And this is what I'm saying, folks. Reach out, because this is exactly how I like having it. I want you to look. You got all the tools. It's like basically you got the keys to the Ferrari and you're driving the car. It's only when you're calling me up because you need gas, right? So I use that analogy to say that you need me for something. You need me for the information. You need me to go and buy the property for you. So think of me as the gas to go in the gas tank to get you driving and get you going in the right direction. And that's what it's all about. So I'm back. I'm excited. It's better than ever. That's Cabo, folks, in a nutshell. It's great. It's clean. You got nothing to worry about. And now, again, coming up for my next week's show, I will be in New York. So we're going to be prepping up about New York and what's going on there. Another reveal. So you can stay tuned for that. And that's what I said, folks. We're on the move. We're going all over the place. We're making things happen. We're bringing it out to the people. And I just want to say thank you so much. And again, for those, please go on the website, VegasHomeSource.com. Check out my Concierge Partnerships Program. Check out my Concierge Tax Benefits Partnership Program. It's all there for you. Again, I do this for everybody because guess what? Nobody else is doing that, right? Everybody's about me, and I'm about we. It's us as a family. We're together. We're doing this together, and you're not going to get steered wrong. So on that note, take care. God bless and stay tuned because for the next couple of weeks, we got some good stuff. You have to stay tuned and listen to it, and I hope you do. Take care.
Bye.
You have just listened to Getting Home Sourced with your radio host, Gianno Buonaguro. This podcast is a registered trademark and may not be reproduced without the express written consent of VegasHomeSource.com. For additional information about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, call or text Gianno toll-free at 888-528-2810 or visit his website at VegasHomeSource.com. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.